What's going on, YouTube? Sorry, but I'm outside. I'm just want to let you guys know what was actually going on and my thoughts about the division. Now, I'm not bashing the division. I'm not bashing anything like that. The only thing I'm bashing on today and our today's topic is the PTS. Our PTS was literally to the point that they wanted to get our insight, the natural gamers' insight of the game, and what's going to happen with the new, what they want to put in, and what they could do to tweak it to make sure we get it and it's perfect for us and not worry about, oh, we're just going to put it on there. It's an add-on, DLC, whatever, and we'll figure it out later. No, they actually wanted to take the time for us to play the PTS, or the part of the DLC. Now, I know I'm on a phone. As you can see, I'm moving and scrolling. This is YouTube's and all this. Everybody keeps saying that the PTS was out on October 10th. That was 4 days ago. But I have went to this person's web thing and whatnot. And all I could do is go down and see it says forums post at the website. We'll click on the website. Let it load. And yes, I have earbuds in and I'm standing outside, so if it's windy, I'm sorry. And it's not a good microphone, so you can hear me stutter and all that other stuff, so I apologize. Anyway, you have the PTS on here that's supposed to be October 10th at 10 a.m. Central Eastern Standard Time. And preload will become available on both platforms on August 9th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, and this will tell you more of the, the bugs and all this other stuff. Now, if you look about it, it says 4 days ago, which is pretty much it. Okay, how do I get an invite? Well, you go to the website and you go into the forums, you click with the part that you want. You got the Xbox, PlayStation, all this, and this is all in Ubisoft, as you can tell at the top. You click on it, and then it should give you a form to fill out your gamer tag, your email, and all this. That's what I'm suspecting. I can't play the PTS 1.7 or the 1.8. Couldn't even play either one of them. I was trying to figure out doing all that on my own. But anyway, back to this. You have you have to be very special. Now this person here, Killer5x5, said you must be very, very special. Well, with this PTS that actually came out, the 1.8, I agree. You have to be very special because we only got a short window to play or to even get the PTS. Now, the people that had the PTS at 1.7, there was a big mass majority of people that got into it. YouTubers, people that had more time in the game and they actually know what was going on. But they actually gave us time to get into that PTS 1.7 before we got into 1.8. I don't know what Ubisoft or State of the Game or whatever people are doing. It's not my problem. My beef is though, if they wanted us to have a great time playing this PTS or actually get the feel of it and give our feedback, shouldn't they go out to the entire community? See, for me, if I wanted to give out or do a PTS per se for a game, I would like to get the entire gaming community. So basically, if I'm going to do that, might as well go ahead and turn it into like a beta of an add-on of the game. You know what I mean? If they want the feedback from everybody that plays the game, because I've heard people bashing on the game itself. The Division sucks. Why do people still play this? The list goes on and on and on. I'm one of those gamers that I like my Division. I like playing the PvE part. I'm not a big PvP part. I don't really go into the dark zone. I try to do, the underground. I try to do Last Stand, which I'm only a level 6 on Last Stand. Well, I know it's sad, but, it happens. I go into survival, do a little bit of survival on my own. And that's great. The Division has a two-part gaming side. You have the PvE side. If you want to do that, it's great. You could do it and play against the bots, the computer, or whatever you want to do. And it's great. If you try to go PvPing, the gear that you get is not the best against the PvP. You have to go like in the dark zone or last stand to get something to that effect to get better gear, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But I'm like I said, I'm the average person that doesn't want to go PvP. I'd rather do player versus environment with my friends and whatnot. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion about this game. It's just, this video is about me explaining to you why is it, my opinion about why is it so hard for us to get into the PTS. To me, to get into the PTS and Division, if you're a Division addict just like myself, and you try to get into certain things, it's so hard for us to literally, as an average gamer, to get into a PTS. We're not a big YouTuber. We're not this. To me, I think that's just a slap in the face. We spend $60 for a game and then turn around and pay an extra additional $60 to $50 at the time of the I can't even remember what that was called. Brain fart. The natural part. When you buy the add-on expansion stuff for the DLCs, you spend the extra $60. I like I said, I can't remember what it's called. It's an additional to it. But you're spending all this money. You spend $120 on the game, and the PTS, yeah, it's free, but only a select few get into it. The Division community, like everybody keeps saying in comments, is that everybody wants the PTS, wants to play the PTS. The people that are still dedicated to the Division, not the people that are already, like literally not already in the gaming or the PTS or the YouTube. The people that want to play and give out their feedback to the game, want to know about the major glitches, their thoughts, their problems. And even going rogue, since the new Rogue 2.0 is now in effect, that you have to push up on your D-pad to go rogue. You no longer can do accidental rogue, which I think was actually pretty good. I've been hearing a lot about YouTubers that it is really bad about, hey, you have to push a button. You have to do this, you have to do that to go rogue, or it's more of a baby thing. To my opinion, I think it's for a PvE person, if I want to decide to go in the Dark Zone myself, which I've been in the Dark Zone before, I think it'd be a good idea to do that and put that implement in the game. Now, I have a little bit of a problem with the people saying about the optimized station. Well, the optimized station is morally towards, and I can see the developer's opinion on this to a certain extent for what I've gathered. I haven't read up on it, but just hearing the state of the game and all this, and people talking about it, they're saying that the optimized station is going to be broken. It's going to be fed up. It's going to be OP. It's going to break the game. There's no point of looting. If you think about it correctly, the optimized station is morely for the PvE section side, not mainly for the PvP side. If you get what I'm saying, because to me, if they're putting in the PTS and this optimized station into the PTS and then finally into the game, that's it for that. But anyway, for the rest of like I was saying, there's going to be the PvE side. For the PvP side, for the optimized station, I think they're going to add on to like certain other gear sets or something that's going to be hard to find for them to optimize it, or they're going to put in a piece of gear or a weapon or something like that, that when you optimize it, it breaks the coding of the gear. So basically, like let's put it this way: if you got a 4-piece striker or a 6-piece striker, and to optimize it, it could break it. It would no longer be a classified. It would be more of the 3-piece or the 4-piece optimize, which that could be a possibility. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that, that's what they could do. And that's just an example. But like I said, they're putting ideas and more ideas into it, which is great. I love the game aspect. I love the optimization. I love the Rogue 2.0. And like I said, I've never played the PTS. I don't play it all. Because if I did have the PTS, you darns tootin', I would put it on my YouTube channel. I would spam the heck out of it. Like I said, I'm a Division player. I love my Division. It's just, I think it's kind of really sad for us, the people that actually are diehard people that's been here and literally had the chance to play the PTS and try to get into the PTS. We only had a small open window this time go around to play it. And the people on the PC had a better chance of had a week's or two worth of being on the PTS, which is fine because it's more easier to turn on the PTS for a PC than it is a console, because console is a little complicated than a PC, which is I understand. So we had to wait. But when they announced at October 10th that we were allowed to sign up to get the code to play the PTS, it was only like a couple of hours or even a day to get into this PTS. And I think it was kind of really sad that only people that are like me and the national players today have their own day-by-day activities. They go to work, they take care of their house, whatever their day has to go, and we only get a certain amount of couple of hours during that day or that time frame to put in like an application, if you must say, to get into this PTS. But like I said, it's more of the sadness that most of the gamers today that's trying to play a video game or to get the eyesight of this new PTS and giving back their feedback. Granted, yeah, we have the opportunity after this PTS is over with, after the official release date of this 1.8 update for this game, it's going to be wonderful. But you could still, after that, you can give back your feedback on the game and let the rest of the community do that. But if you wanted to make that PTS better than the last PTS, and this Rogue 2.0, and everybody wants to experience it, you want people to join back into the Division or bring in new people, make the whole thing free. Just have them just load up the game and it's there. That would be the perfect thing. Not just let's put it in a form and only a select few can play this PTS or play the, if you want the whole feedback and the onslaught and everybody's opinion on this game, and you want to bring people in, open it up to everybody. Make the community part of the game, not a select few. YouTubers mainly. But anyway, I've ranted enough about this. I don't know if a lot of people are going to watch this and enjoy this, but there's no like goal, guys. I'm not into this, oh, you must hit the like so many times for me to repost a video. My life's too complicated to keep posting videos on a daily basis. But on the bright side, I just wanted to rant and let you guys know my feelings about the new PTS. So with that being said, you guys have a great weekend. Today's, like I said, like you look at the screen right now, October 14th. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant and understanding my thoughts and views about this. And I hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have fun.